control from your phone.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Giving people time to come on in. Giving people time to come on in.
People do not disturb on their phone.
Hello, hello. We're giving people time to come on in. You know it's color, folks. Time was not correct. So we're giving people time to come in. Asking you guys to tag, like, and share this live. We are excited over here. Our first night. Wisdom Wednesday with Miss Wilcox. Come on in, come on in. Tag, like, and share. Hey, Nikki. Baby, can I get a little music while people coming in?
Turn it on.
I can't turn it on and play it on the...
Give me that. I'll play it on the speaker. Let me see. Get the...
Play us some old music, some old soul music. Make sure you guys share. We're live on Facebook and on TikTok. This is Miss Wilcox. Wednesday, Wisdom with Miss Wilcox. Giving you guys to tune on in. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. There's my mama.
What's the name of this? The thing.
There's my mama.
What's the name of this machine?
Mr. Wilcox is here, my assistant.
What's the name of this?
I don't know what the name of that is. He gonna give us a little music.
I'm trying, baby.
He trying while we let people come on in. Join in. This is Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday with Miss Wilcox. Come on in. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to ask a couple questions. We sent out a questionnaire, and the people were supposed to send in their questions for a little advice from Miss Wilcox. Make sure you guys share. We're giving people a couple more minutes to come in, and then we'll start. I have on green tonight. Yes, Miss Ashley, I have on my green. Giving you guys a couple minutes before we start. Please share. Welcome. Hey, Tanya. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday with Miss Wilcox. Please, guys, just because we're starting tonight does not mean you still can click on the link and share, ask questions, send in your questions for next week. This is the first night, but we will do this again next week. Get your questions in. You can ask anything that has to do with relationships, new mothers, parenthood, all that good stuff. Daycare. All you daycare owners out there, I'm the daycare lady. I can help you out with anything about daycare. Let's share. A few more minutes, we're going to start. I hate to keep people waiting because I know I hate to be waiting. So before we start, let's take a moment of silence for Randy Simpson. I have on my green tonight. for Randy. So make sure you share. And I do know that Hey, Lenora. You guys make sure you share. Okay, we're going to get started, guys. So, how you guys are doing out there? Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday with Miss Wilcox. Okay, guys? So, we posted a questionnaire, and people sent in their questions to ask me for my advice. Now, I'm not any expert. I'm just giving you my advice from life experience, okay? So the first question that we have here is, what inspires you to be a business owner? Working under other management and working in the child care field for, I think it was like at least 10 years, I decided that instead of me growing somebody else's company, it's time to grow my own. So I went out, I researched, I started with nothing, and I built my own center. I tell people all the time, when you start somewhere when you don't have anything, you will make it work. So I was working at UTMB as a child care infant teacher, and Hurricane Ike came in and knocked us out. So it shut us down. I didn't have anything after that. So in the meantime, I started working at another facility, which was Operational Hope, another daycare center where I had two bosses, and one of them I did not like. So working under them, I said, you know what? It's time for me to start my own instead of growing somebody else's, because I was the director there. And that's what I did. I jumped out on faith, leaped out on faith, opened up my own child care center, and the rest is history. I've been in business now for 13 years. Been doing child care for 20 plus years. So to answer that question, what inspired me to be a business owner? The struggle, life, my kids. I knew I needed something to take care of them. So that's why I started my own center. And if anyone out there that needs any help, opened up a child care center, I have no problem with helping people out. You could call me. You can reach out to me at Busybody's Child Care Center. And I don't have any problem with helping anyone out. So to answer that question, that's what inspired me to become a business owner. The next question is, and this is a good one. Should I leave my man? Oh my God. Should I leave my man? What are the reasons that you would even think of something like this? Like, what is going on to where you feel like you want to leave him? Is he cheating? Is he beating you? Is he stealing from you? Now, if he's doing any of them things, I'm going to tell you, you need to leave him. But if there's something like little petty stuff going on, it's time for you guys to sit down and have a conversation. It's time to communicate and talk to him and see, is the fire going? You got to give me more. I need more, because I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you when is the time to leave him. You don't have enough more information. I need more information. But I say you need to communicate with your man. Communicate with your husband, your boyfriend, and then you could decide from there. You guys can decide from there. The next question is, I have a gay son, and I don't know how to confront him. Why do you have to confront him? For what reason? Why would you have to confront your son about him being gay? When he feels the need to come to you and talk to you about him being gay, he will. But I don't think that you need to confront your son about being gay. I think that whenever it's due time, he'll come to you and you guys can talk about it. My personal opinion, why do you even care what his sexual preference is? Why? I wouldn't care. I mean, I love my child whether he's straight or gay. I don't care that he's gay. So why should you? I think you should just love your kids. And when he feels the need or she feels the need to come out, they will. Moving on. The next question is, when is the right time to plan a wedding? Did he even propose? Did he even propose? When he does propose, I think that It depends on what kind of wedding you want to have. Do you want to have a big fancy wedding or do you want to have a micro wedding? I think, to me personally, I think the micro weddings are the best right now at this time. I think you put too much money. People have been putting too much money and different stuff into these weddings, having these big old gigantic weddings, and they don't even stay married. So I think that putting a lot of money into these weddings is just like overrated. I mean, I see no need. I think the micro weddings are more small and personal, and I think that would be great. Take that money and go buy your house. Take that money and put it to the side and go buy your first home. I just don't see any need to be spending all kind of money on a big gigantic wedding, $30,000, $50,000. Now, if you're rich and you got it like that, kudos to you. But if not, do something small and personal, more intimate, because you spend all that money on a wedding, and I'm telling you, it's over, and you think it's 30 minutes. You look around and say, damn, where did the night go? So, me personally, I don't even think the big weddings is the thing right now. I think the micros are the best. Moving right along. Next question. How do you help a friend that's in denial about a mental health crisis? Wow. How do you help a friend that's in denial about a mental health crisis? What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Wilcox, y'all. What do you say? What do you say? Well, we know that I'm not a doctor, but well, if I had a friend that I felt like was going through a mental health crisis, I would call my friend and have a conversation. Like, you need to come over. We need to talk. Let's talk about it. Because everybody that knows me and everybody that's my friends, they already know that I don't have a problem with addressing anything. I'm going to come straight forward and we're going to talk about it. And I always say it's time to have that big, uncomfortable conversation. Big, uncomfortable conversation. It's time. So I'll sit them down and we'll have a talk, and I'll just ask them straight up, do you think you need some help? Somebody say that's a little bit too straightforward. I feel like, get it out there, throw it out there. So if you have a friend, and that's the end, this is serious too. If you have a friend that you feel like is having an issue with mental health, I think you should sit down and talk to them. Because they just want to be heard sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they just want to be heard and talked to. Because I feel like this, if you don't, it could be a situation where somebody can hurt themselves and then you're going to regret it. Because you're going to say to yourself, man, I should have just talked to him. All I had to do is just pull them to the side and talk to them. That's it. So if anybody's out there, if you're listening to Ms. Wilcox, if you have a friend that's struggling, you feel like with mental health, please pull them to the side. Please sit down and have that conversation because you could save somebody's life. Okay? Moving right along. I have a family member that is constantly needing money. When is enough? I want to be supportive, but I don't want to be taken advantage of. But I do want to help. Okay, let's get into this money thing. Let's talk about it. Money. See, a lot of people think because they see you with this and that and all that kind of stuff that you have it. But who doesn't mind helping family? Like, you want to help everybody, but sometimes you just can't. And then when you continue to help them like that and keep giving them money, what kind of message are you sending them? By just keep giving them money. What kind of message are you sending them? They're going to keep asking, so you got to cut them off. And this person didn't even say if they paying back or not. So I feel like if you don't got it to give, if you don't have it to gift them, don't let them borrow. Because 9 times out of 10, they ain't giving it back to you. If they didn't have $500 to pay their light bill, they sure ain't going to have $500 to pay you back. So I would say it's time to cut them off. And if you want to gradually do it, however, but I think it's time to stop. Enough is enough. You done gave them and gave them and gave them and gave them and gave them. That's enough. Okay? Next question. How much work do you have to put into a 30-year marriage to keep the fire? or continue trying to love your spouse after being with him for 39 years. Oh, wow. So, I need Mr. Wilcox over here for this one. We're going to pull in Mr. Wilcox for this one. Come on, Mr. Wilcox.
What?
Mr. Wilcox.
What is it? What's the question?
The camera's ready. Come on over here.
What is I ain't seen no.
So we bringing in Mr. Wilcox, guys.
What's the question again?
Look at you. Oh, there goes Mr. Wilcox.
Now what now? What's the question?
The question is, how much work do you have to keep putting into make a 37-year marriage keep its fire? Or continue trying to love a spouse after being with him for 39 years?
You should have to continue to love nobody. If you love them, you love them. No matter if it's been 5 years or 39 years. You've been with them that long, so obviously you love them.
But what about the fire?
The fire?
Ooh, the fire.
Gotta spice it up, man. Just
fire.
rub on it.
Ooh,
Do whatever
the
you need to do. I can't tell you how to keep the fire going. I know how to keep my fire going.
You know how to keep your fire going?
And your fire going.
Oh, no, that's right.
I know how to do that. But
you know how to keep our fire going.
I can't help nobody else.
But that's what you're supposed to be giving your advice on how you keep the fire going. You got to tell the people what you think this lady, it's been 39 years. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
What they in, 39 years? They got to be in their 60s.
You got 26 years. Just got to love that person. That's all I got to say. You really got to love them. You got to want to be with them and love them besides all their faults. Just love them, love them, love them.
But she won't fire you.
You gotta get out there and you gotta grab that fire.
Oh, get that fire. Grab that fire.
I'm just saying, if you want it, you got to get it.
Well, my personal opinion is, once again, communication. You got to communicate, because if you feeling some type of way, how do you think he's feeling? So you really need to get with him, and you guys need to communicate. You need to tell him what you like. And that's a problem with a lot of us women. We're so afraid to tell our men what we want, what we like, and how we like it. And then men too, y'all afraid to say to y'all wives what y'all want and what y'all like to. And the women, they want to get freaky, but then you want to play like you're too cute. But then when they go out there and get them hookers, then you're looking crazy, because you scared to do the certain things that he wants you to do. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. So what they say, he want a freak in the sheets. He want a freak, okay? Yeah, so sometimes you got to get a little freaky. And that, and so this marriage that's been 39 years, they probably haven't even, that's a long time, and they probably haven't even discussed those things. And, somebody say blow on that fire. Okay, TC.
Yeah, you so right.
Make fire. Everybody putting the fire up. The fire.
Yeah, you gotta make that fire.
You right. You sure right. You gotta make that fire. So you need to get with that man, and y'all need to start talking. And when he walk in the door, you need to just jump his bones. Rub him down, lick him down, whatever that turns him on. And stop being embarrassed. This man done been with you
40 years.
40 years. He know your ins, your outs. He done send you up, he done send you down. I'm sure y'all got kids. He done send you spread it wide, closed tight. Give him what he want. You probably ain't never licked him like he want to be licked. Ask him how he want to be licked and give it to him, okay? Moving right along.
That's for sure, baby.
Oh, that's for sure. Thank you, Mr. Wilcox. Is it possible for the love to really be gone?
It's possible.
I don't think it's gone after 39 years. I don't think it's gone. I think the love is there. But in relationships, people don't realize this. You watch so much TV till you think that everything you see on TV is actually in a relationship. That's not it, baby. It ain't always peaches and creams, baby. It ain't always there. It ain't fantasy. We ain't running after each other, jumping on each other every day. You fall in and out of love all the time. In and out of love all the time. So, do you? Or you just still love?
I'm saying, I love you, but sometimes I can't
This man is busy. He won't be still.
I'm trying to cook.
Oh, he's trying to cook. But you fall in and out of love all the time. And so I feel like 39 years, that's just too long to Yeah, you love them. And the fire is still there. Start calling each other during the day. Sending each other sexy little text messages and stuff like that. Touch.
Go out, do something.
Go out, do stuff. Go enjoy yourselves. Go do stuff together. Because ain't nothing out there. Don't you leave that man after 40 years thinking you gonna go get something better out there, because you ain't gonna get nothing better. A man gonna be a man no matter you being with him 39 or 40. Then you gonna get with that man and you gonna be crying about the same thing, because the man and the woman relationship and conversation is the key. You gotta conversate. If you don't conversate with the one you got, you ain't gonna conversate with the new one either. So keep that man and work on it. All right, moving on to the next question. It says, should you keep trying to make yourself stay with the spouse even though there's nothing left in your heart? When do you know if you have outgrown your spouse? That's another one of them questions, babe. Ooh, these people need fire, baby. They need fire. I need to do a sex education class instead of sitting up here doing this. We need to do this. We need to teach y'all how to get it going. Because is it fire? Is it everybody talking about leaving a spouse and wishing they leave? But yeah, sure, they need the fire. Fire makes me feel bad that we have these questions here, and people probably been in a relationship for so long, and because they feel like they're missing something, they're really not missing. You're really not missing anything. Start off with a date night. Go have a date. And then communication. We can't say that enough. Communicate with each other. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you don't like. And I don't mean just in the house doing it. I'm talking about sex. Sex. And if they're having a problem getting it up, y'all got to get y'all some toys. And he got fingers and toes and tongue and all that. Y'all, it's a lot of ways to have a good time and bring the fire in.
They got medicine for that too.
Oh, Mr. Wilcox say they got medicine. They got medicine? I don't know if nobody riding on them all night full of that shit and pills. But whatever works, whatever works. They got medicine, y'all. They got medicine. Go to the doctor to tell the doctor that you got rectile, what is it?
Rectile dysfunction.
Rectile dysfunction. They can get it up for you. They can get it up for you. See, back in the day, they ain't have all that. And y'all got it going on. Grandma couldn't get all that back in the day because they ain't had no medicine. Grandma just he had to put them hands down there, and Grandma locked them legs on his hand, and he almost lost his hand back in the day. But see, y'all young folks, they got medicine. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. They got medicine. Mr. Wilcox said they got medicine, so I know I'm going to be okay because he's going to go get him some medicine.
What I need.
Whoop, did you hear that? What I need. We're going to have us some medicine. Okay. All right, moving right along. Come on, Mr. Wilcox. I thought you was going to come ask a question for me. We're down to the last couple of questions, y'all. Oh, this one question got a whole lot. I don't feel like reading all this. What did it say? I'm really trying to understand, what do men really want? When I was staying on couches and being outside and drunk, I was doing too much. Then I slowed down, only did happy hour and went home. Now I spend much of my time at home and cooking and chill. I still don't attract the men I desire or deserve. I'm over it. All I hear is I need too much. At this point, I'm done. What do I do? Oh, wow. It's another one of them love questions. Oh, baby, somebody's out there for you. I don't know if you're picking and choosing the right guys, but somebody is out there. Look, it's somebody for everybody. You hear me? Y'all see Miss Netta and Mr. Charles? Miss Netta got a man. So it's somebody out there for everybody. He might be somebody you've been looking over all this time. He might be somebody that you've been looking over. He might be working right there with you. He might like you and you been overlooking him. Go back. Go to work. Go start doing some little dates with your friends and get out there and meet somebody. Because you might just be running into the wrong guys. Because there's somebody out there for you. I'm telling you. Do not give up. Don't give up. There's somebody out there for you. It's a love for everybody. God put us here to make. There's somebody out there for you. I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Go out. Have a good time with your girlfriends. And don't be looking for it. See, that's another issue. Y'all be out there looking for things. That's why y'all keep getting the wrong guys, because y'all looking for it. When you ain't looking for it, that's when it happens. The good man come when you're not looking. And then when he does come, don't turn him down because you feel like he ain't got the job making six figures. Because y'all can get together, and together you guys can get there. Because when me and Mr. Wilcox started out, he wasn't making no 6 figures.
I made $6.46 an hour.
Oh, y'all heard that? $6. What would have happened if I wouldn't have got that man making $6? That man he was making $6, and guess what? He had 2 pair of shoes, and I ain't lying. What would have happened to me if I wouldn't have got that man? That man was making $6. So some of y'all passed up a good man just because you looking at what other people saying about the dollars and what he making and this, that, and the other. Or you think he not handsome, he don't look good enough, or he don't dress good enough, and this, that, and the other. My grandma told me, you find a nigga with 1 tooth, you keep his ass with 1 tooth, because he's gonna get a full rack and run off with another woman. So whatever he coming with, take your time out and try to work with the one that's really, really talking to you and showing you some attention. You need to work with him. If he got somebody, all hands off. Don't go out there listening to these men talking about they leaving their women and all that, because he ain't going nowhere. And stringing you along and you with him all that time, wasting your time. Don't do it. Don't even do it, baby. Move on. Move around. Next question. How do you know if your man is cheating? Ooh. Come on, Mr. Wilcox, come sit down. We finna get into some shit now. Come on, sit down. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how do you know if your man is cheating? Come on, Mr. Wilcox, let's sit down.
You ain't gonna never know unless you see him in it.
No, not necessarily so. Not necessarily so.
What I say.
So this is what I think. This is what me Wilcox think.
What you think?
I think when he start changing up colognes and buying colognes and stuff, check him. And he start slipping in that bathroom with that phone. Everywhere he go, he taking that phone. He got to have that phone up under him. Check him out. He coming home late from work. Check him out.
That's not necessarily true.
He coming home late from work. Wait a minute. He passed up 9 stoves. Then he come home and say,
I got to take him for the fellas there.
Look, he passed up 9 stoves. And then he say, ooh, baby, I got to run out to the store. I forgot something. Yeah, right. But you passed up 5 stoves coming here. Then all of a sudden the phone when you got to run out. Check him. Ooh, I got another one. I was talking. He started buying new drawers. You better check him. He getting some new drawers. He getting some drawers that got some designs on them and all that kind of stuff. Because you know them niggas don't be worried about no drawers. Them drawers be holy. Got the elastic hanging off of them. You be telling them, boy, don't go out there with them drawers. You fall out somewhere, the people gonna be talking about us, all that money you make. But they don't give a damn. But let them get a side bitch. He all in Walmart, going through the drawers. Get them some new drawers. Watch him. I'm telling you, watch him.
That's not necessarily true, man.
He said that necessarily true. Those are some things that I'm just giving you some tips on. I don't know about nobody else. I'm talking about my life experience. So, with men. So that's just some tips from me. Those are some things that when you say somebody cheating, how do you know he's cheating? That's some things you need to check out. And get the phone records. Get the phone records. Print them down. Go through them. Be a detective. Now, let me not tell y'all that. Don't go. Okay, here's my take on that. Don't go looking for nothing. Please, 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 ladies. Don't go looking for nothing. You don't have to look for nothing. Because if he's out there doing anything, I guarantee you, it's going to fall in your lap. You ain't got to go searching and digging for nothing. And you got that mess-ass friend that's going to see him out there, going to tell you anyway. So you ain't got to go looking for nothing. Everybody got that one mess-ass friend that's going to come back and spit some game. You got that friend that's messy as hell. You got that friend that's out in the club all the time. You got that one that's going to talk you off the ledge when you talk about whooping his ass. Every woman I know, you got all one of them friends. So wait till that messy motherfucker come tell you what's going on. Don't go out there looking for it. You ain't got to search for it because it's going to come to you. Anything that's done in the dark, what do they say? Will come to the what? Light. So you ain't got to look for it, baby. And let me tell you something. He ain't gonna have nothing good come to him if he is out there cheating. Now, I'm not saying stay with him, but he's cheating. But I'm telling you, a big policy ain't never hurt nobody. You get you a big old policy and you let his ass run. Because them knees gonna be hurting and his ass gonna be sitting down somewhere. You gonna be sitting pretty. So let him go and do his thing. You gonna be all right. Moving on to the next question. Ooh, this is our last one, okay? This is our last one. And this is a real good one, too. How do you reveal to your friend and friends that you are in a same-sex relationship? Also, how do you add a third person to your bedroom? Or is it a bad idea?
It could be a bad idea.
Ooh. Girl, this is something right here. I like this one right here. Let's get into this, y'all. Let's get into this. Tell me what y'all think about this. First off, let's address this. Telling your friends that you're in a same-sex relationship. I don't know if you need to share that. Do you need to share that, babe?
If it's your friend, why they give a shit?
I don't know why people thinking that other people should know anything about your sexuality and who you sleeping with or who you getting with. I don't think that they need to know that. If you got friends like I do, you keep bringing her around or him around, they gon' especially me, they know. They'll tell you in a minute. They say I got the radar. I know. I be looking at them. They gonna know anyway what you doing. And that's one thing about friends, and it's crazy to me how people always think that they doing something that your friends don't know. We know if you getting with another woman. We know if you doing same sex. We know if you doing drugs. We know. We play like we don't know, but we know when y'all doing stuff y'all be trying to hide. So I don't really think that that's something that you need to share. Now, adding a third person to your bedroom, I don't think that's a good idea. How do you even know if your spouse want to do that? You need to have a conversation with your spouse about doing that. And if your spouse does want to do that, then go for it. But I say, don't be inviting nobody to your bedroom. You opening up a can of worms. I'm telling you, you opening up a can of worms that I don't think you want to deal with. Because how about y'all get together in that bedroom and y'all get to getting it on, and then he starts slipping back with her, or she starts slipping back with him without you. So I just don't think that's a good idea to be inviting nobody to the bedroom. Boo, you want to invite somebody to our bedroom?
Why would I want to do that?
He said, why would he want to do that? I hope not. I hope I'm all that you. That's another thing. What this says about your spouse. If you want to invite somebody else into the bedroom, make me think I ain't good enough. I ain't giving it to you enough. You want to invite somebody else in? I ain't got enough for you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it at all. And then I sure ain't going to do it because I push it down. So I got enough with him chasing me, talking about where I'm at. I don't need two of them looking for me. So I wouldn't do no mess like that. Well, guys, that ends our session for Wisdom Wednesday with Miss Wilcox. We like to thank you guys for joining in. Catch us next week. Same time, same channels. I enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys did too. I had fun. Y'all send y'all questions in. Send y'all questions in. Send them in. We will post again. This is only the beginning. We have had a good time tonight. Thank all you guys for coming out. We had a good time tonight. We're going to start doing it on Fridays as well. We're going to do Fridays around the fire pit. We're going to have guests on Fridays around the fire pit. I had a good time. I thank you guys for all your support, to all my family and my friends. And I will see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.